So the Trojan horse, probably the sneakiest trick in ancient history. But what if I told you Egypt pulled it off first in the siege of Joppa? And plot twist, Homer never even mentioned the horse at all. So our evidence comes from the Papyrus Harris 500, now in the British Museum. On its back is the taking of Joppa, where Pharaoh Thutmose III's general, Jehuti, captures the city with baskets. Soldiers hidden inside, defenders dragging through the gates, thinking their tribute, and bam, Joppa falls. Now, in traditional chronology, this happened under Thutmose III around 1479 to 1425 BC, although the papyrus itself dates to the Ramesside period, 1292 to 1077 BC. Now, in new chronology theories, by David Rohl and others, Thutmose III is pushed forward to the 12th to 10th centuries BC, right around the date of the traditional Trojan War, usually set 1194 to 1184 BC by Greek chronographers such as Aristophanes. But here's the kicker. Homer never actually describes the horse. The Iliad ends before the fall of Troy, and the Odyssey only hints at the trick in passing. The full Trojan horse story first appears in the now lost Little Iliad and the Sack of Troy from the epic cycle, fragments which survive through later summaries. We also see it in Virgil's Aeneid from the 1st century BC, where the horse gets its most famous retelling. Meanwhile, Egypt wasn't just early with the trick. They rewrote the whole myth. Herodotus, 484 to 425 BC, reports Egyptian priests claiming Helen never even made it to Troy. She spent the war safely in Egypt while a phantom, an eidolon, was left behind, according to Euripides in his 5th century play Helen. Yeah, the Greeks were fighting 10 years over a mirage. So Egypt may have staged the Trojan horse centuries before Homer, or even contemporary with Troy, depending on your chronology. Now, if that's the case and Helen never went to Troy, the whole war was fought over an illusion. Or maybe, was the Trojan War itself just a recycled myth stitched together from Egypt's stories? We know there's plenty of trade around that era. Was it possible that when the story was written, the two were combined? Very intriguing thought.